Well, you can see here's my alternator. Looks like one of those aftermarket ones that you buy. I don't remember when I even bought this, but it looks like it's one of those aftermarket conversion types. Generator to alternator. You can see it's got some corrosion right here. I need to clean that off. I was thinking about painting this, but at this point I am just gonna put it on, baby. I don't know, maybe I could paint it. Try taking it out with some bias. Alright, that's not coming out. Leaving it in there. But what I will do is put some paper. Ooh, that kind of corroded. Yeah, so we're gonna paint this. Let's see if I can take these out. Go ahead and clean up all these parts. Soak them. All right, folks. So yeah, I'm excited to paint. I hit this with 2 coats of primer already, and I'm going to hit it with 1 coat of sealer, primer sealer. So hopefully it comes out nice. All right, come back and hit it with the 2nd coat. Wait 10 minutes and hit it with the 2nd coat. All right, alternator just came back from the powder coater. I just gotta put it back together. What do you think? Pretty good for powder coating, huh? Just kidding. It's just paint. It's high temperature gloss black. Couple coats of primer, couple coats of primer sealer, couple coats of black gloss black, and a couple coats of clear coat to protect it from scratches and stuff like that. So what we got to do now is put it back together, and it should be good to go. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, put this back on. Goes there. Switch this on there like this. I think this just holds it down. It's going to be a 10 millimeter. 13. And then this, and then that. Got this one, and we put this one. full. I'm going to take off this. Make sure I didn't get nothing in there. This only goes on one way. You can see there's 3 holes. Got the green wire. Got the red wire. Oh, reconnect those 2. Okay. Then got your brushes. And then that goes like that. So this is going to go in there like so. This is going to go in there like so. Take off this tape first. Don't want to paint inside, because that's where all the stuff is at. Alright, looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and put the bolts back on. Right there. That's 2. And that's 3. All right. One more bolt. We're missing one more bolt. Alright, it's getting a little dark out here, folks. I'm going to have to wrap this up. This is the front. This is the top. What you want to do is make sure when you put this on, the hole is at the bottom. So here we go. Then you put this on with the lip facing in. So that way it kind of sets on that little bump that's right there. See a little bump? So it's going to fit over that. Sorry. The slot is going to go towards the bottom. And then you put your washers. And you put your 2 nuts on there. And that's it for the sheet metal. Now we got to put the fan on. So we'll do that next time. Alright, so we're going to put together the fan shroud. The fan housing, all that stuff. We're going to put together the fan onto the alternator. Got the front piece on, backing plate. Got this little piece on there, the stuff that goes inside. And I got all my parts in a bath. This is a Vaporust. So left this overnight. Let's see how it came out. Alright, everything came out pretty good. If you would have seen all this stuff before I put it in there, it was pretty much covered in rust and grease. I also soaked it in the purple power. So I'm just drying it off now. And I'm not sure what this, I forgot what this one is for. If you know what this one is for, let me know. So yeah, we got to use 3 of these puppies that are going to go back here. These are shims. And then here's the gland nut or no, I'm sorry, pulley nut, I don't know what you call it, that goes on there. So let's get it. Alright, so these are derustified. So this one, I went ahead and cleaned this up with the file and some with the scuff pad. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with 3 shims on the inside and go from there. Alright, so today's video we're going to be putting this stuff together. This is apparently this is an older style nut, and you know, you put it over your woodruff key. You should already have that in there before you put this on. I'm going to tap this on with a hammer. Okay, I'm going to need a socket or something to put over that. Alright, so I got the 17mm socket. Fits pretty good. Alright, so I'm bottomed out there. Next step is to take your flat washer. There's 2 of them. This flat one's a little bit thicker. And then there's a wavy washer. So the flat one goes first. And then this is where your shims come in. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with 3. But you might have to do it differently. This is a new style fan shroud. This is wider than the original one, and that is because I'm using a doghouse cooler. Okay, then you put your flat, I'm sorry, it's not flat, your wavy washer with the notch in it. So that's going to go in there, and then this is going to go in there. So gotta make sure it's lined up though. So you might have to tap this on a little bit. Okay, it's got it. It's on there now. Oop, I'm rubbing. This fan is wobbly. Let's tighten it down. It might straighten it up. Could be sitting uneven, or this could be bent. But I think this is bent. So let's tighten this up. I think this is 36mm. Yes, it is 36mm. Definitely rubbing. Can't tell if the fan is bent. Fan is on. Definitely around. What is up with that? Let's see. Try bending this. Let's see if that helps. Oh, that helped. Oh yeah, it's definitely my backing plate is bent. Pretty close. It's not rubbing anymore though. But it's pretty damn close. And I'm pretty sure I got all 3 shims on there. Okay. That's better. Ooh, but that thing's close, boy. Oh, it does have a little whip on there. Alright, it's not rubbing. So that's good. This needs to be torqued down to like 43 foot-pounds. So let me get my torque wrench out. All right, got my torque wrench set to 43. I don't know how I'm going to tighten this. It's not spinning. Hold it on the other side somehow. There's no way I'm going to be able to hold it with my hand. So let's figure that out. Alright, so got the shims on, got the pulley on. I went ahead and installed it on the fan shroud, went ahead and put the front pulley on. The reason why I did that is because at the top here, there's a little notch that allows you to stick a screwdriver in there to lock this in place so I can put the proper torque in the back. So let's see if I can do it. Screwdriver in here, put a rag on it so I can avoid scratching my artwork. And I need to put it behind the thing. Yeah, so this is going to be kind of hard with one hand, or two hands, sorry. Put it on this side of the thing. Okay. Scratched it. Alright, might be easier to do it if it was on the engine. This will be held in place. So that means I'm going to have to cut the fan shroud, which I need to do. I was trying to just test fit this first. Didn't work out, so let's take this off and do some cutting. Alright, so I went ahead and took some measurements over here. This is a 4 1/8 across. It's like half an inch away from that hole. So I went ahead and made some marks over here. Same exact spot. And gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna do this. All I have is a grinding wheel. Hopefully that'll work and not destroy the paint job that I did. We'll see. Alright, let's cut, baby. Safety first, folks. File the rest by hand, folks. Let me show you how it came out. Not too great, but not perfect. But it will definitely do, and it'll do better than it was. So I'm gonna try to file the corners off there with this hand file. All right, so this is how we doing. Went ahead and hit it with the grinder. You can see it hit in the inside a little bit. It's kind of hard to get to. It's a little bit close to the other to this piece here, but I was able to cut pretty good notch in there. The 4 1/8 inches that I needed to cut, so I think we're good. It's better than it was. Now let's mount this baby. Sorry about that, folks. I forgot to film the best part. Me putting the fan shroud on. Well, it's on there. Still no rubbing, so that's a good thing. Got to tighten up this strap here and put the spacers there. So let's do that.